Okay, so in this video, I'm going to get you started on your circle area investigation. And we're going to use two pieces of software, GeoGebra, which looks like this, and your teacher will help you download that if necessary, and good old Excel spreadsheets here on the right side. At the moment, I've set it up for you and it's got lots of zeros in there and it's just waiting for some data to be put into it. So don't worry about the zeros, don't worry about the divs over here. Let's go back to the left window. The GeoGebra window looks like this, where you have your arrow is on the left side here. And so we're going to be using the arrow key quite a lot. And you switch between the arrow key and all these different tools here. You've got a point tool, you can draw lines, you can draw all sorts of circles, etc. So I will show you, get you going with an example. Now, when you open GeoGebra, it looks like this. We're not going to be doing any algebra with this, so let's clear off the algebra window by clicking the X. And we don't need any axes either. So we can just click here, look, show or hide the axes. We've now got a blank canvas, as we said, so we can do our investigating. Alright, so let's get going. We're going to start by doing, you'll notice over here, number of sides on the polygon. Well, what we'll do over here is we'll start with a four-sided polygon. And we know what a four-sided polygon is. Okay, we have a polygon which is a square. And this is how it works. You look at this icon here, this tool, and click the little down triangle. We're going to do a regular polygon. And what happens every time is you just do 2 points and it prompts you how many vertices. Can you remember that? How many corners do you want your polygon to have? So we're going to do a four-sided and it's regular, so we know that as a square. Next job is we're going to find the center of that square by putting in some diagonals. So we're using the line tool, segment. Click and click again, click and click again. Alright, now the center is there, but the computer doesn't know that yet until you put a point there. So now go up to the different tool, the point tool, and we're going to do a point. And what you do is it will light up. So there's like a bold line, and there's a bold line, and then where the two meet, you'll get the point like that. Now we're going to put a circle. Okay, with center through point. Circle with center through point. Click. So center point. There we go. Back to your tool, which is the arrow tool. Alright, and I can select, I can move, I can do all sorts of things with that arrow tool. Now the other thing we need to do here now is we're going to take some measurements so that we can change it over to this this Excel spreadsheet. I just went off there somewhere. Here we go. We've got a four-sided. We're going to look at the area of that polygon. So we're going to measure the area. Now, again, the tool that we can use here on GeoGebra, very, very useful. You'll see there, area. Simply click on the square and it tells you the area. You can move that out of the way if you want. Oop, somehow. He says, there you go. You can move it sort of out of the way a little bit. Okay. We'll also do the area of the circle. So we'll click on the circle. And there you go. And we also want to measure the diameter. Okay. So what we've got so far, we've got area of. We can change that if you wish. If you want to change that, you'd right click and edit. And you'd say area of square. Something like that if you want to. Okay, and the area of the square is 4.28 on mine. Yours might be different. And don't forget, it will change if you make it bigger or smaller. Alright, so the whole idea of this is that it doesn't matter what size square it is. So I'm just going to transfer some information over here. Area of square is my area of my polygon. Now I notice I'm doing this step by step so that I don't forget what's happening. Area of G, you see, G for circle. Well, sounds strange, I know. We're not going to do anything with that, but we are going to measure the circle diameter. Ready? Distance or length. Click on one point, click on the other, and it will say AC there is 4.71. So I'm going to go over to my spreadsheet, 4.71. Now when I click enter here, the others will automatically be entered for you. Okay? Right, so that basically is the task. You can obviously go back on this video and have a look, see what's happening. And if you look on this spreadsheet now, what I'm going to ask you to do, the easiest thing to do is to do 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe a 12, something like that, to start with. So that'll give you 5 sets of data to start with. It's then going to be up to you. If you need any more data, you can simply draw more polygons. You'll notice that I've done even numbers of sides, and we'll talk about that. It'll be on the actual task sheet to have a little exploration of that. This is basically just to use the tool, and so what you're looking for is you need this information. Okay, this is the information that you are finding in yellow. You have to find the number of let me undo that. All you're looking for, what you're putting in is those bits really. All right, now down here clearly you can do as many as you need down there. That's up to you how many you put in down there. But I'll definitely ask you for 5 pieces of data, so the 4-sided, the 6, the 8, the 10 and the 12, okay? Take it from there, all right? All done.